Your mechanics in Fortnite will help you win more fights and overall make you a much better player. But if you don't know what you're doing, getting better mechanics can seem like an endless process. That's why in today's video, I'm going to teach you the best way to get better mechanics in Fortnite. Now when I'm talking about mechanics, I'm talking about building, editing, piece control, and aim. The combination of these four skills will determine your mechanical skill as a player. When fighting, you're going to want to use every single one of these skills, which is why they are so important. Now the best way to practice is by singling out which one you are the worst at. This will allow you to focus on that one skill so you can get much better at it very quickly. Now the first skills we're going to be talking about is building and editing. These two skills go together like bread and butter, so if you're not good at one, you're not going to be good at the other. That's why the best way to practice building and editing is by going into an empty creative map and cranking for about 30 minutes to an hour every single day. This will allow you to build better muscle memory and over time help you get much faster at these skills. When you're free building, you should be focused on building like you would in game, and some of the things you should focus on are 90s, tarps, and also high ground retakes. Now honestly, when it comes to building and editing, there is no secret. The more practice you put into it, the better you're gonna get. But once you're good at building and editing, it's time to start focusing on piece control. Piece control is the combination of using building and editing to control the building pieces around you when you're fighting. Mastering this skill will allow you to full box an enemy from some of the craziest angles and will help you end fights very fast. This skill makes the difference between a good player and a pro player. Now just like building and editing, the best way to practice this is by playing creative. Playing 1v1s against players with the same skill level as you will help you master the skill very quickly. One of the best tips I can give you when it comes to getting better at piece control is to build first and shoot afterwards. When I say this, I mean you should just look to box your enemy before you try to shoot them at all. This will allow you to box your enemies without taking damage, then you can go ahead and make a nice right hand peek at it on them. Piece control does take some game sense though, because you need to predict where your enemy is going to go and then build before they do. A great way to build this game sense is by playing Arena. Arena allows you to play against many different types of players, so you'll also fight against a ton of different types of playstyles as well. Over time, you'll learn how to predict every single one of these players, and piece control will become second nature to you. Now obviously, once you've boxed an enemy, you have to hit your shots, and that's where your aim comes in. Aim is the most important mechanic in the game. The reason for this is because if you cannot deal damage to your enemies, you're never going to win the fight. It is so important that you practice your aim every single day, and the best way to practice your aim is by playing creative aim trainers. By practicing your aim every single day, you'll become a much smoother and controlled player because you're going to be building a ton of muscle memory. This muscle memory will allow you to not even have to think about your shots, you'll just do it and hit them, which is a great thing when it comes to box fighting and fighting in general. Now the best and most up-to-date aim trainer is going to be this one right here on your screen. The map code is in the description, but when you're playing this map, you should be focusing on hitting every single one of your shot. Try to build smoothness over flickiness, because this will build a reliancy on being a consistent aimer rather than just flicking. You never want to build a reliancy on flicking, because flicking is not very accurate at all, and there is not much control when it comes to actually doing this. By building your smoothness and your tracking, it's going to help you when you're in the box with somebody so that you can hit a pump shot, or even when you're just SMG spraying somebody, which is currently the best meta in the game. I recommend you play this map for about 30 minutes right before you get on and actually start playing Arena, and then 30 minutes after you're done playing. This will help you build a muscle memory and also build good aiming habits before and after you play the game. Now, talking about routines, the best thing you can do for yourself is figure out what skills you are the worst at. Then create a personal routine that fits the best practice for you every single day. By playing the same thing every single day, you'll develop good habits and build muscle memory very quickly. When fighting, there's no time to hesitate. That's why every one of your skills should be muscle memory, so that you don't have to think about it, you just do it. This will help you out a ton when it comes to getting better at the skills, and because it takes a lot of time and practice. A good example of a routine is to free build for 15 minutes, then go play the aim trainer for 15 more minutes, then finally hop into arena for a couple hours, and then go back and aim train some more right before you get off. If you do this every single day, I promise that you will get much better and become a much more mechanical player. Fortnite has some of the most complicated mechanics of any competitive game so far, but if you practice every day until you get better, there's no reason why you can't become a mechanical player. Now, if you want to learn about how to gain arena points super fast, consider watching this video right here on your screen. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Peace out, guys.